Well, all the same controls of any old Chevrolet truck. Wipers should be intermittent on the inner dial, or I'm sorry, on the outer dial. The inner dial is going to be your main controls. Headlights, one position out for park, full out for on. You'll have your high beam controls in the floor, just like the old Chevy trucks, by stepping on them. Now, as far as what you have up here, this is what's called an auxiliary start or emergency start. For whatever reason you kill the chassis battery, you can flip and hold this switch, and that ties in the house batteries to be able to start the coach.
Okay.
This here is a remote start for the generator. Push and hold.
Ooh, okay.
And you'll hear the generator turn over and hold till it does starts. Here, overhead fans. This should be some dome lights right here.
Okay.
We don't have a whole lot of power. Oh, we've killed the house power. This is probably a remote switch for the radio. AC controls as such, radio as such.
It's gasoline, not diesel.
Gas.
You suggested limiting driving to about 200, 250 miles at a time, take a break, maybe do a second shift that day.
Yeah.
Keep the total limit somewhere around 400 is your recommendation. Yeah. Okay, go ahead and start it up. Just might scare the crap out of them, but that's okay.
It is an older carbureted, so it's not like the fuel injected. The older carbureted vehicles, you usually had to pump the gas one time to set the choke.
Okay.
Okay.
And there's a choke light there on the dash. What's that?
That's
just showing that choke is engaged?
A reminder to pump it one time.
Excellent.
Just as such.
Great.
Now it will rev up high. The old 454s, it's got the 4-barrel. It does rev up high until it warms up, and that's the cold idle. The choke will open up, and the idle will come down as the engine comes up to a running temperature.
Right.
So it is normal to hear a high rev when you first fire it up cold.
And we can't shift right now because we got guys working the back, but standard on the tree shift. We've got the indicators down in the dashboard right there.
Right here.
That show
park, reverse, neutral, drive, 2, and low gear.
And the only time you'd use 2 or low is big hill or if you're towing something, right?
Yes.
Great.
Tilt wheel right here. You do have cruise control on the turn signal handle. It's basic off-on switch with a set button out.
You're good. Excellent. Anything we need to know about, actually, what is that silver switch down there? I noticed that before. I had no idea what it was.
I am not sure. That was some sort of an accessory that's been added, and I could not rightly tell you. That may be it may be a button for the pump for the air horns. I do know there's air horns.
Okay.
It could be some fog lights that's been added to the exterior. I'm not sure.
Okay, great.
One add-on, the AC controls here and the heater controls is only for the front vents and the driver's cabin.
Okay.
Not for the rest of the
The heater doesn't do anything back there, right. Great. Windshield wipers, yada yada yada. Okay, let me